EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
First down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
From the 21, it's second and 10. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Berrios. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Patriots take over.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stidham going to lead the Pats up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
53's the mark. 53, check.
He'll throw from the gun. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play, tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Out of the gun, Stidham. He's going to go up top again. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Incomplete.
But instead, third down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used the slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
On third down, Stidham. And able to connect with Berrios. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
10 more. That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Stidham to Harry that time for a Patriot first down. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. From the gun, it's Stidham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Stidham from the shotgun. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd and 7 from the 20. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Bell. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. Because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, it's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. N'Keal Harry, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Joseph on for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Patriots 14, Jets nothing.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, Darnold. And unsuccessful there, trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Number 33.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
43-yard line.
You're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game. That's now 6 dropbacks, 6 incompletions. Yeah, the defense has been pretty good early, but he's got to start hitting some of those throws. He's making them better than what they actually are.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First down, New York.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
Ball carrier.
There with a tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jets, nothing.
Now a 2nd down and 6. Darnold off the play fake to Bell. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
That's what it is,
and he's
baby.
going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have made this a 1-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Jets 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm a boy. One for the safe boy. Till there's nothing left. I'm a run to the bread until we all up in buckets. Yeah, the footsteps coming.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running on first down is Jones, but he's not going to get much, maybe a couple. And it's 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. On 2nd down, here's Stidham. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Hands it off out of the gun. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
8-yard pickup.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a 1st down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Stidham looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Stidham. This is White on the screen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Stidham to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
15.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
At the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw on first down with Stidham. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On first down, Stidham. And he'll complete this one to Berrios. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Stidham going back to the air. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, Stidham. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there, because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
A first down throw, Darnold. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
On the deep ball. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A final shot before the break. Darnold. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
That's the way to get it going, boy.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a two-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Raimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. First down and much more here for Jones. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 19-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 54 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Stidham first down in the red zone. And this is caught at the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And they will run it with Michel. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. So they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Michel going to try again. And he is in. Touchdown.
You've taught me, and they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
The ball carrier,
John Simon in on the stop.
John Simon.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to have 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Darnold on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
New York.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14.
Patriots 28, Jets 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Davis there on the cover.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 44.
At the 41.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now it's Stidham. He's going to let it go again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
In the end zone. It's second down and 10.
A second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Stidham will throw again. He's going to try and go deep again. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Ashton Davis there on the coverage.
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again here, Stidham. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Stidham on the keeper. Intended for number 88. Incomplete. It's fourth down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory.
33.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Patriots' 47-yard line.
from the gun. They'll try to run it. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On first down, it's Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon.
Darnold's pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And just like that, it's third down. To throw is Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
New York.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Brandon Copeland coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack on first down, Darnold.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
The Jets on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 17. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
A pickup of 10.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off, and he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker. So following the sack, Stidham and the Patriots now looking up at a 3rd and long. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
Stidham hit, and he lost it. But I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Stidham. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets this all the way inside the Jets' 20 into the red zone. A big play there on third down for the Pats. 55 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, two-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
New York.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
The coverage.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Stidham. And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was